Hey guys, it's me, Scratch How To, and today we will be making Jumping Chaos on Scratch. So you probably clicked this video because you're probably trying to create a platformer or GeoGebra or something like that, and you're trying to figure out how to add gravity and stuff to your game, you know, make the player jump, and kind of like this, but that just doesn't look good. You know, your code probably looks like this, with key space press, repeat 10, change y by 5, change y by -5. And then it does that. I mean, sure, that it looks jumpy, but like, it's just not good enough, you know? You want to do is that it goes higher and then it slows down and then it comes back down. Well, that's what we're going to be doing today. So, first, yeah, let's delete this code because, I mean, that's just not how we make, like, physics, jumping physics. So first, we're going to create, a variable called gravity, to store our gravity, and we're just gonna make our gravity -1 for now. Let me rename this by a player, and we're gonna do it so that whenever like a key is pressed, it'll go up, and then to make sure that it doesn't like double jump or triple jump or jump in the air infinitely, we're gonna have to make a floor. So I'm just gonna make it like this red thing. Or actually, I'm just gonna make it black because that looks way better. Okay, so now let's see. Forever, let's just change our y by gravity. Oh yeah, let's start at x0, y0. So as you can see, we move slowly down, but we're not increasing our speed, as you can see. So let's make a new variable called speed, or yeah, speed. I mean, if you're making a platform, you might want to make it speed y, so because you might want to do acceleration, but that's just something else. Right now I'm working on jumping. So let's set speed y to 0 because your speed will start at 0. So we actually want to change speed y by gravity, and then we'll change y by speed y. Let's try that. I see we actually moved down faster, which is good progress. But we moved through the floor, we don't want that. So if we are touching the floor, then we actually want to go back, so we'll change y by 0 by the speed y, and then we'll set speed y to 0 because I mean when you land on the floor there's no other forces going down. So yeah, there we go. Oh, y'all saw that, right? It just bumps up, you know. It does a little jump here, like kind of like it's bouncing, you know. Or if we did 0 minus speed y times maybe 3, that could be like the amount of bounce we get. See, look, it kind of like bounces like that. It's pretty cool. See, yeah, that just bounces on the floor. So like if it was like a ball, for example, now if we did it, it kind of looks like the ball is bouncing, but it doesn't infinitely. There you go. But it's not, it doesn't really seem that good how it just keeps on bouncing, because I mean you're probably trying to make a platformer and you know you want your sprites to jump, you don't want them to bounce on the ground. So yeah, even the slightest bit of bouncing is not good. So let's do just 0 by speed y. But see, we don't want that bounce though. I mean, if you do, I guess that's okay. If you don't, well then it's not okay, so let's fix that. So to do that, we're gonna have to make a new custom ball called ball, and then we're gonna put speed y. Okay, run without screen refresh. So first we're going to repeat speed y. We're going to change our y by speed y divided by speed y, the variable speed y divided by the local variable speed y. So it should look like this. And now if we are touching floor, then we want to change y by 0 minus speed y divided by speed y. And let's set speed y to like speed y times 0.8. Let's just try that, see what happens. Yeah, change y by speed y, and then here we're gonna put fall. We're gonna put the absolute value of speed y because we're repeating here. So now let's try that. Bam, now there's no extra bounce, it just falls down really fast. Or even if there is a bounce, it just moves like it's barely noticeable. Okay, so we're not trying to make our sprite move. Now we're trying to make it jump. So let's bring back the if key space press right here. So far it looks like this, but that's not really that good. So if key space press, then we want to check if we are touching the floor. But wait a second, because at first here it checks if it's touching the floor, and then it makes us not touch the floor. Because if I check if we're touching the floor, it says false. We're not touching the floor because we made that we're not touching the floor. You understand what I'm saying? So what we're actually gonna do is let's make a new variable called falling for the sprite only. Let's set falling to 99 at the beginning so that whenever you spot it, you can't just immediately start jumping. Now we'll change falling by 1 here, and if we're touching the floor, we set falling to 0, which means we're not falling anymore. Okay, so now we don't want to check for touching the floor, we want to check for not falling. So if falling is equal to 0, or actually let's just do less than 3. It may not make sense, but it'll just make it easier for them to jump if they like fall off the edge. Okay, so if falling is less than 3, then we want to set falling to 3 so that we don't jump multiple frames, obviously. Next, we want to set speed y to 12. The higher the number, then the more we'll jump. Okay, now watch what happens. Yo, that looks so cool. We go up really fast and then slowly we come back down. We lose the force to jump. Now if we do it 30, bam, it goes up high, then it goes all the way back down. So yeah, so this is 12. So yeah, there's your jumping mechanics. But I mean, we could add more, but I mean, what would there be to add? Oh, you say that you want to be able to make this double jump? Well, if we want to double jump, then let's just make a new variable specifically for it. So make it jumps. Okay. This should be easy because we set our jumps to 0 here. I mean, we set it to 2 because this is how many times we could jump maximum. So whatever we're touching the floor, we'll set our jumps back to 2. I mean, this should be pretty easy. I mean, when you think about it. Okay, so then now whenever key space is pressed and our jumps is and it follows to 3 and our jumps is greater than 0, which means we still have some jumps left. Then we will change the jumps by -1 because we lose the jump. But if you try to jump 2 times, you can see we're not falling. So what we actually want to do is if jumps is greater than 0, else, wait, actually no, we want to do or. If jumps equal to 0 or falling is less than 3, then we'll jump. So we jumped once and we can't jump again. What's going on with that? So our jumps is 2 and then immediately go to 0. So what we could do is that wait until the space key is not pressed anymore, but if we do that, then these other scripts will not run, and that's not exactly good. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to do the code look like this. So basically, first we'll detect if we're on the floor, then we'll jump regularly. So then we want to detect if we've reached a certain amount of height that we can double jump. Okay, so let me see. So falling, when falling is greater than 10, see when falling is greater than 10 and jumps is greater than 0, then we want to be able to double jump again. See, you can see if I click immediately, it doesn't allow me to jump, but whenever we're high enough in the air that we can double jump, it allows us to jump. See, look at that, and you can still jump like that. It's so cool. So when you immediately click, you can't just double jump like that. You have to wait a little bit. Bam. So, and this will work with anything. You know, you can do that. There's 5 jumps. Okay. Look at that. Isn't that just amazing? That's just pretty cool. It's pretty amazing. I'm gonna use this for some of my games too. But there's another problem we have to tackle, and because y'all thought this video was gonna be over or not. So basically this. So we spotted. Look. And ooh, we can't move side to side. I was trying to do this that's only about jumping and stuff. Let's just do it so that we change our X by 10. So yes, now I can move left to right, and whenever we jump, It looks pretty normal, you know. Oh wait, I can just keep on. I can just fly. I can hold. Hold up. Because what we didn't tackle is that you can still hold the space key to go up. Well, to fix that, in the if key space press, you want to do else, and let's take a new variable called jump. So it will detect if we can jump or not. We said jump to 0 when we first start. Okay, so a key space is pressed. After we do all of this, we want to set jump to 1. And then if space key is not pressed, then we set jump to 0. Pretty simple as that, right? Okay, now we also detect here. So you see these if else's and ifs. Well, if our jump is equal to 0, then we want to be able to jump properly, and then we'll set jump to 1. So basically now you can't hold. You have to tap both repeatedly. If you try to hold and jump even when you're on the floor, you can't do that. Nope, you gotta do this, and you have to let go of the spacebar. Okay. Anyways, back to this. You know, simple left to right code, no friction. It looks pretty normal to me. Press space to jump. I don't really like how it's spaced. Let me put it to W. Okay, there we go. So now I can jump multiple times. Let me set jumps to 2 when you start. There we go. So you can double jump only. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, so another problem is what if you want to go underhead? So what if we do this? Yeah, it actually looks pretty normal. Oh wait, you go like this. Yeah, that's not because of the jumping mechanics. That's just because of my left and right code. It makes us go up whenever we're touching the floor. So it has nothing to actually do with the jumping. You see, when we're jumping overhead like this, everything seems pretty normal. So yeah, I guess we tried all the problems that could happen. Nothing happened. So let me just remove this. Yep, nothing should really happen. And also, if it gets stuck in the floor, then the speed Y will stay the same, but you just won't be able to jump. So that's what happens when you get stuck in the floor. So yeah, nothing really bad happened, you know. So I guess thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share, as it helps the channel. Hit that notification bell. Have a wonderful day, guys. Right now, as I'm recording this, we are almost at 250 subscribers. So please subscribe, guys, so that we can reach my goal. And then after we reach 250, I plan to reach 300 by the end of the year. So please, guys, subscribe, like the video. More people will see it that way, or you can help me by sharing it. Hit the notifications bell to never miss a video. Have a wonderful day.